What's up, guys? Firestorm Gaming here, and I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think Zach Lavine is going to be an all-star and possibly a superstar in the NBA. Zach Lavine is looking phenomenal right now. He's playing phenomenal basketball. He just put up 31 points against the Memphis Grizzlies. 31 points. And Zach Lavine has been looking incredible. He is one of the best offensive scorers on the Timberwolves, probably the best scorer on the team. Zach Lavine is going to be an all-star for sure within the next year or two, and possibly a superstar in the NBA. If you've been watching Zach Lavine, if you've been following the Timberwolves at all, you've seen his progress. I mean, he's gone from a player that used to just kind of run up and down the court and get breakaway dunks and all that to a guy that is very fundamentally sound. He plays smart basketball. He makes smart decisions. And he can shoot the lights out. He has got a really, really good outside shot, and it's getting better every single year. I think Zach Lavine, he's going to average probably 20 points a game this season. I think he's going to average 20 points a game per season. This season he could average a little bit more than that, but that's going to get him to the All-Star game. If not this year, it's going to be next year for sure. Zach Lavine is looking phenomenal. And, I saw this guy during the preseason, and I was trying to remember if it was this year or last year. So he had his rookie season. And then going into his second year, I remember watching the preseason game. So that would have been, I guess it would have been last year then. I remember watching the preseason games with Zach Lavine at that point. And that was, let's see, so that would have been when Karl Anthony Towns was in his rookie season right before all that. But at that point, actually just watching his progress from his rookie season to his second season, his sophomore season, just seeing how much he had progressed in the offseason, it was incredible. I mean, he literally, and in fact, even during his rookie year, I mean, you look at the first half of his rookie year versus the second half of his rookie year, he started tearing it up after the All-Star break. And so this is a guy that has been making progress. He has gone from a bench kind of role player type guy to where I think he's going to be the leading scorer on the Timberwolves. And I think he actually has superstar potential. Zach Lavine can jump through the roof, and the way that he's playing basketball, the only player that I can think of to compare it to are guys like Tracy McGrady, guys like Kobe Bryant. I mean, it's that ridiculous. He's coming off of screens, and he jumps so high that nobody can block his shot, and he's hitting these ridiculous shots. I mean, if you look at the season opening game against the Memphis Grizzlies, Zach Lavine hit this ridiculous three-point shot towards the end of the game when they needed a three-pointer, and it was amazing. It was just this ridiculous three-point shot where he jumped so high that nobody could block the shot, and it looked like a Kobe Bryant type of shot. Now, the interesting thing is that I really don't think Zach Lavine is going to get to a point or be allowed to get to a point where he can take stupid shots. The thing with the LA Lakers and Kobe Bryant is that Kobe Bryant could take stupid shots. So, yeah, he'd go score 30 points a game, but then the problem with it is that a lot of times Kobe Bryant would maybe score those 30 points and he'd be like, 13 for 27 from the field, or 13 for 29 from the field. I mean, not really a great shooting percentage all the time with Kobe Bryant. The thing with Zach Lavine is he's playing really smart basketball. He's not forcing anything. He's not making stupid decisions. He's making all good plays here. And so as a result, I think Zach Lavine, I don't think he's going to – we'll see. I don't think he's going to get to that point where he's putting up 30 a game, unless he does actually just keep progressing at the rate he is. If he does that, it's possible. I'm not gonna outlaw that at all. But he is on a team that is pretty balanced in terms of its talent level. Now, the thing with Kobe Bryant, the reason why Kobe Bryant was able to dominate so much is because it was basically Kobe and Shaq. Those were the two superstar players on the team. Back with the Lakers, everybody else was just kind of role players that didn't really do a whole lot. So they just gave those guys the ball and let them do whatever the heck they wanted to with it. Now, with and once Shaq left LA too, in that situation, Kobe Bryant became the big man on campus. He became the superstar in LA because Shaq left. Shaq had been the MVP before. Shaq had been the superstar, and it was just Kobe Bryant with a bunch of lightweights on that team. Zach Lavine's got a little bit different situation. He's got Karl Anthony Towns. He's got Chris Dunn, who looked phenomenal in the third game of the season against the Grizzlies. So he's got quite a bit of talent around him. So it's not like he's going to be in the same kind of situation where Kobe Bryant was. Having said that, I still think he's going to put up some incredible numbers. I think he's just only going to get better. He's only going to get more dangerous because right now he's been looking phenomenal. And like I said, oh my gosh, that was a sick dunk, dude. That looked like Derrick Rose, man. Oh, my goodness. That was like a Derrick Rose dunk, man. You see his head up above the rim. That was crazy. I can't remember who Derrick Rose threw. Oh, Chris Dunn putting on a dunk clinic, man. Check that out. Man, I can't remember who Derrick Rose threw that crazy dunk on. I can't remember if it was like, it was Goran. I think it was Goran Dragic. I think was the one that Derrick Rose threw it down on. But man. But yeah, anyways, though, Zach Lavine, though, he's looking really good. I've noticed he's really dangerous off of pick and rolls. And the things that I've noticed as well, so Kobe Bryant was really deadly off pick and rolls as well for a couple reasons. And usually, even guys like Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is really dangerous off of pick and rolls. And the reason why is because Dwayne Wade has a really good mid-range jump shot. He's got a great three-point shot, and he's also really good at splitting two defenders. If you have a guy that is really good at splitting two defenders, they get super dangerous off the pick and roll. And I've noticed that with Zach Lavine is that he's actually been working on and getting a lot better at splitting between defenders. The thing with Zach Lavine is that he's actually got a pretty good three-point shot. He gets great elevation on it, and it's unblockable when he rises up for that three-point shot. So yeah, we'll have to see how this season pans out, though, but I'm predicting it. Zach Lavine is going to average 20 points per game. I'm predicting that he will be an all-star within the next year or two, and I'm predicting that maybe 3 or 4 years from now, he could be averaging 25 points per game. That is a very realistic situation for Zach Lavine. It's more going to depend. It's not even going to depend on him, I think. It's going to depend more on what the team situation is. Are there injuries? Are there guys that get traded? Or they lose guys because of contract situations or just whatever? Like, depending on the environment that he's in, how dominant is Chris Dunn in terms of ball dominance and offensive potential in the future, we'll see. But I realistically do think that he could become, even more so than Karl Anthony Towns, could become the face of the Timberwolves. He has that kind of potential to put up those kinds of numbers to where he could become the face of the franchise. But yeah, anyways, guys, it's going to be a really interesting season. And like I said, Chris Dunn actually could become the face of the franchise too. And Karl Anthony Towns, he can keep getting better. So it's the Timberwolves, man. They got an incredible team this year. They've got options. They're definitely not hurting for options and good players at this point. They've got a bunch of young talent, and it's fun to watch. But yeah, I'm going to a Timberwolves game on Thursday this week. So I'll try to post some footage from that game. But thanks for watching, guys, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.